Hey guys, what's going on? Kelly here. And whenever you start a zombie round, get quick revive when you're by yourself, because it revives you. It didn't do that in World at War, but it does it now, which is so amazing. But I wanted to give a strategy guide for people who are, used to zombies and people who are actually new to zombies. So for the beginning rounds, this is probably for the people who are just starting out with zombies on Black Ops. So you want to pay attention to this. For other people, you can probably skip ahead to the end of the video, like midpoint, to get a good strategy for this map. So you can, keep on going with your zombie thing that you started in World at War. So basically, just some zombie tips are, in the first rounds, shoot the zombies 3 times, then knife them. You can knife them or shoot them a few more times each preceding round, but that's fine. And do not buy a gun in the first room. You don't need to. Trust me, you can just keep knifing them. They can smack you twice. If they smack you once, you're fine. If they smack you twice, you will go down. You'll either die, or if you have quick revive, you have to be revived. But trust me on this. Just avoid it. Now, open this door first. There's a box there. Might be there, might not be. I'll explain the box for people who don't know what that is in a while. And this is the first gun you should buy, the AK-74U. First gun you should buy. It's very powerful. In the earlier rounds, as you see, I'm round 3. It's very good. And make sure to board up windows. I didn't say that, but you should do that. And if you're not gaining points from boarding up windows, just wait till the next round and board them up in the beginning of that round. I did that earlier. You saw I was waiting to board it up until I hit round 2 so I could get points for it. Now this is the next door you should open. It's at the end of the alley. And I will show you, the next progression once I get the zombie. All the zombies keep coming. Swear to God, they just never stop. It's amazing. And then that's the door you should open. And that will lead to the theater eventually. And this is the box. The box is one of the most important things in Nazi zombies. I'll get into more detail about that later. But it gives you a more wide variety of guns and much more powerful guns at that. So that's very important. Now, a good thing about this map is that the rooms are very wide. The staircases are really wide. So when you get zombies like this where they're all over, you can pretty much dodge them very well. See, I'm on the stair set and I'm dodging these zombies just fine, so it's fine. Now, once you go down these stairs, the power switch is right there. It's behind the teleporter and on the side of the actual theater screen. So now you're in the theater, and right there with the swastika, that big thing right there on screen now, on the very left, that's the teleporter. And it's very, very important to use if you want to get to far rounds. You have to link it though, and I'll explain that in a while. Juggernaut is also in the theater area. Juggernaut is it's Juggernaut, like on multiplayer. It gives you more health. So the zombies can hit you like maybe 6 times. 7 to go for you to die, I believe. Something like that, but it helps a lot. Trust me. Alright, and then that's where you link the teleporter. And then these things start exploding once you link the teleporters, so crawlers will come down there. Now this I'll show you what you do with the teleporter. Basically, since it's only round 7, it's not a big deal. I can pretty much teleport whenever I want. But once you get to further rounds, you're going to want to kind of put off teleporting for at least a little bit, because zombies are going to keep coming through the barriers, and you want to make sure most of them are in by the time you teleport, so that you won't have to worry about them coming from behind you. But I'll get into more detail about that later. So as you can see, I'm just, shooting zombies as they get closer, and when they get too close and I can't handle it anymore, I just teleport. Now you get teleported to the projection room, and you can throw grenades. Throwing grenades is the most important part of this process, because that's how you're going to get a crawler. and you can make the rounds last longer towards the end by making sure a zombie survives, so you can do whatever you need to do. Buy more guns, buy more rooms, stuff like that. Pack-a-Punch is also in this room, in the back. Yeah, there it is. And Pack-a-Punch, for all you noobs, is basically, it upgrades your weapon, 5,000 points. It's really, really important to upgrade your weapon if you're going to get past round probably 15. I recommend just upgrading as soon as you can because it really, really, really helps. Now, once you get back here, you teleport back to the main room, and all the zombies start coming in from the movie theater. Their movie got out, so they're done watching it, and they're ready to go home. You know, they're full of popcorn. They're a little bit irritable from all the sugar from their soft drink and all the butter from their, you know, popcorn. So here's the box. Now, the box for everyone. This gun, ray gun, is the most important gun you can get in Nazi Zombies, in my opinion. I'm just showing opening more doors on the other side of the map. This will become more important on later rounds. It's only round 9. I really didn't need to open these yet, but it is important. But back to the box, and there are turrets you can use in a few rooms. I'm showing you that there. But it's not really important to use those at the beginning. And that's Speed Cola. It's basically a sleight of hand. This is another important gun, the Thundergun. I'll give you a demonstration right now about what it does. It basically just throws a huge gust of wind. And this is me upgrading it. So you guys can see how upgrading works. It gives you a bigger clip size and more ammo. And now, ammo, or the box. Sorry, it's so hard to explain all these things because Nazi Zombies is very complicated. But the box, behind it is a map, and whatever light is lighted up, it's where the box is in the room. Because the box does disappear from time to time and goes somewhere else. So if you want to find it, you can just look at any of those maps and see where it's at and go to that room. Pretty simple. Straightforward. Now I'm just messing with this cannon. And the dogs are a lot easier in solo round this time around. I mean, they weren't terrible in solo round on World at War, but they're a lot easier now. I think you get like 6 or 8 dogs at most. And dogs always give you max ammo at the end of the round, which is so important. Because I actually die in this game because I run out of ammo. But as you can see, I used the turret because now it's round 22 and I'm trying to prolong the time which I'm sitting in the teleporter so that more and more zombies can actually come into the map area that I'm in instead of, you know, coming into it when I'm running around, because that's not ideal. We want them to be out and about while we're in the teleporter area so that it's easier to kill them when they're coming out of their movie. And I don't recommend using the Thundergun from up here. I didn't know. It was my first time ever using the gun. This may be the 5th time I've ever played on this map. But it basically just knocks the zombies down and they get right back up. So it's pretty pointless. And I don't recommend doing it. It's just a waste of ammo. And just keep buying grenades and throwing them. And getting your crawlers. And killing zombies. And getting mega points that you're going to need. And another room. And these rooms, when it teleports you to the second, like, kind of random room, sometimes they do have pickups. Now, pickups are like insta-kill, a nuke, which will kill everyone, and double points, carpenter, which boards up all the windows, just random things. And look at this gun, it's freaking awesome. It just like freaking smacks those zombies around like no one's business. Like slams them against the wall. I really love it. But this is one of the most important parts to making it to further rounds is using the electrical systems. They like send electrical shocks down through the doorways. Those are so important, the electric barriers, because that's how you're gonna get far. And if you just keep running around, more and more zombies come each round. So by using all the barriers, and you can open this, you're going to end up doing a full circle to the actual movie theater. This is the makeup, getting ready area, I don't know, whatever it's called, backstage. And then if you open that door, it goes to the theater where the teleporter is. So you have a full circle around the map, basically. And I'll demonstrate that in this round. You'll see that, how I work that out by running around. But basically, I mean, as long as you use the turrets, the electric barriers, the teleporter, you can get really, really, really far. And then, of course, it's, you know, important to shoot zombies sometimes so you get points in case you accidentally die. Because quick revive, you can only buy it 3 times. 3 times. So, you know, once it revives you automatically 3 times, you're done. And then after that, you just die when you die. And I lasted a pretty long time with my first revive on this game. I will upload a second part which shows the rest of the game. Probably starting at like round 25. My round 29 lasted like 20 minutes, I think. I was just running around without ammo, like, what do? I have no idea what I can do, because I didn't really have any money or points to buy anything, so it was kind of a pain in the butt. But whatever. And if you are running low on points, when you hit the electric barrier, just, you know, shoot your gun through the electric barrier, and you'll kill the zombies before they hit the barrier, and you'll get points for that. Because when they die through the barrier or through the turret, you don't get points. You actually have to shoot them or knife them by yourself to actually receive points. And is there anything else I can really go over that's important to zombies? Yeah, I'm sure there are things I'm missing, but let's talk about multiplayer zombies. When you play with other people, there are more zombies each round. The more people you have, the more zombies. So I find it a lot easier to play by myself and deal with zombies by myself than deal with a crap ton of zombies with 4 people, because when you play with 4 people, I mean, it's just, there's zombies. So many of them so fast that it's a lot harder, I think. So I tend to do a lot better on solo, but I'm a lone wolf, so that's how it goes. But playing with other people is a lot more fun. But playing by yourself is a lot scarier, so it kind of adds to the effect. And you see there's electric barriers in like all these rooms. Those switches on the walls that are bright red, those are the electric barriers. And those are basically, you know, important to use and pretty much everywhere. Oh, I better not yawn. I got yelled at for that. Last time I yawned in a video, someone got mad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a college student. I tend to be tired like all the time. And so here's some reckless hyper zombies back from their movie. And I'm just circling my way around the map. It's pretty simple. And always make sure to leave at least 1 zombie alive. Sometimes the crawlers do die though, so you might want to leave 1 or 2 crawlers. So you can, you know, do whatever you need to do at the end of the round, because you do need to link that teleporter every round. I don't think I mentioned that. Oh, kind of a bad thing to wait to mention at the end of the video, but yeah, you do need to link it every round. So that's why leaving a crawler is so important, so you can link it, because if you don't have the teleporter, it's going to be a lot more hard to stay alive. A lot harder. So trust me on this. Now this round will actually end my video, and you can continue with part 2. I probably won't give as many tips in part 2. I think I pretty much covered, you know, basic stuff that's most important, and it'll be more of like a normal commentary. I might talk about some things about how I feel about zombies, and I'll try to get a strategy guide up for Pentagon zombies, but I'm having like a hard time with Pentagon zombies. I think the farthest I've gotten is like round 12 or 11 on it. It's a lot harder. There's no dogs in that map. There's a guy who takes your gun. which is horrible.